Dear students, today once again I am going to start with the chapter number 5, and today I want to discuss with the some identities, known identities. Everyone know this thing. First of all, I want to start with the a plus b ka whole square. I think everyone know this thing, but today I want to explain how it is its answer is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So I think everyone know what is the meaning of a plus k power 2. That means this term is occurring for the 2 times. When its power is a 3, that means this term is occurring for the 3 times. Okay. So if you want to multiply these two terms, how we can multiply? You know, this is a into a plus b, then plus b into a plus b, this. Okay, after this, you know, when the bases are same, so you can say it's a square plus of ab plus of ba plus of b into b, that is a b ka square, this. That means it is your a square, ab plus ab, that is equal to your 2ab, because ba is always equal to ab. Both are the same things, plus of b square. So instead of this one that we multiply again and again, we learn that a plus b ka whole square is always equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So basically this is the use of the identity that that every time we have not to multiply. Okay, so in that case we learn the identity. So identity is equal to a plus b ka whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Similarly, you can solve the next one, that is equal to your a minus b ka whole square. Once again its power is a 2, that means the term is occurring for the 2 times. So means a minus b into a minus b, this, which is called your a into a minus b. Okay, after this minus b into a minus b. Once again open the brackets, bases are same, so that means you can say a into a, that's a square, a ki power 2 minus of a into b, this minus b into a, this is your minus b into a, minus into minus, that's a plus b into b, that is called your b ka square. So ultimately it becomes a square minus of minus ba is equal to minus of ab. Both are the same things. So minus ab, that's a minus of 2ab, and then plus b square. So ultimately we see that a minus b ka whole square is nothing but that's a square minus 2ab plus b square. So once again this is the identity, and we have instead of multiplying again and again, we learned this one. So a minus b ki whole power is equal to this. Similarly you can solve for the power 3, power 4, any power. Okay, but that is not in your syllabus here, so that's why I am not discussing here. The third one is a minus b into a plus b. Yes, once again we have to multiply. So a into a plus b, this, then minus b, and then it is equal to your a plus b, this, which is equal to, yes, open the brackets. So a into a plus of a into b, like this, minus b into a plus minus b into b, which is equal to, now this is the same, so you can say it's a ki power 2 plus of ab minus of ba and minus of b square. Now you can see both the terms are same. Minus ba means you can say it is called your ab. So one of the term is a positive and one of the term is a negative. So that's one. So ultimately your answer is equal to a square minus b square. So again this is a shortcut. Okay. So instead of multiplying again and again, you can learn. Okay. So you can learn a minus b into a plus b, that is called your a square minus b square. So these are the 3 identities. Okay. So it is a square minus b square. So this was your third part. Okay, so these 3 identities are very, very important. I'm going to write. Okay, so first will be equal to a plus b ka whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square, and second part is a minus b का whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b का square, and the third part is a minus b into a plus a b, that is called your a square minus b square. So these are the three identities. Okay. After this, I am going to start with some questions from the exercise 5.3. Suppose now I am taking your question number 3 in the first part. This is a question number 3 from the exercise 5.3. Exercise 5.3, question number 3. This is the first part. Okay. In the first part, he said that evaluate the following by using suitable identities. 7x minus 2y का whole square. Okay. So you can compare your question with the identity. This is equal to this. 7x minus 2y. This is your a and this is a b. Okay. So a minus b का square. So here you can say a is equal to your 7x and b is equal to 2y. So first of all, we know a minus b का whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b का square. So 7x minus 2y का whole square is equal to a का square. That means 7x का whole square minus 2ab minus 2 as it is a. That is called your 7x. b, that is called your 2y plus b का square. That means plus 2y का whole square. This, which is equal to 7 का square 49 x square minus 2 to the 4, 4 7s are 28 xy plus 2y whole power 2, 2 का square, that's a 4, and this is a y के power 2. So this was your final answer for this part. Okay, so when its power is at 2, you just have to compare your question with these identities, and after that you have to use the identities. Okay, so this is the basically use of the identities. So this was your first part. Similarly, you can take any another part. I am taking another part. Suppose this is a sixth part from the same question. Question number 3, sixth part. This is for 9x plus a y whole square. Once again, you have to compare your question with the identity. It is similar to this one. So here a is equal to, here a is equal to 9x and b is equal to your y. This. Then, so now you can use the identity. We know a plus b ka whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So therefore 9x plus a y ka whole square is equal to a ka square, means 9x ka whole square, 9x ka whole square plus 2ab, a that is equal to your 9x, b that is equal to your y, and then plus b ka square. B ka square means y ka square. This is a y ka square. So 9 ka whole square, you know 9 into 9 that is equal to your 81 and x ki power 2. Okay, its power is a 2. 9 to the 18 x into y plus of y ki power 2. That's all. So this was your this sixth part. You can solve any part, okay, by using these identities. Okay, just you have to compare the values of a and b and then substitute the values in the right hand side, and then you can find the answer. Okay, the basic concept is that is called your, remember, my negative into negative, that is called your always positive. Negative into positive, that is always equal to negative, and positive into positive, that is always positive. So these are the main important things. Oh, okay. So remember these things. Now I am taking one more example. Find the following products by using the identities. Okay, now see question number 5. Now I am going to solve question number 5, and from here I am taking a first part. Suppose this is the first part. You have to give x plus 1 into x minus 1. either it is a x, either it is a y, either it is a z, or any variable. And here it is a 1, either it is a 2, either 3, no matter. Just compare the question with identities. So it is a similar to third one, this one. Okay. Here it is a minus b into a plus b. So just you have to compare. So clearly a is equal to your x and b is equal to 1. Then after this, you know, a minus b into a plus b is always equal to a square minus b square. So I am going to use this one. So therefore x plus 1 into x minus 1 is equal to, he said that, a ka square, that means x ka square minus b ka square minus 1 ka square. That's all. So this was your answer. It's an easy one, very easy. Okay. Now I am taking another example. Okay. Suppose from the same exercise and question number 5, suppose you have to given, I am taking a sixth part. In the sixth part, he said that 3 minus 2c into 3 plus 2c. This. Suppose this part is a given. Okay. Once again, this is a minus b into a plus b. So you have to apply this last identity, a minus b into a plus b. So here a is equal to, that's your 3, just on comparing, and b is equal to your 2c. So 3 minus 2c into 3 plus 2c is equal to, that is your a ka square, means 3 ka whole square, minus b ka square, means 2c ka whole square. This. So 3 ka square, that means 9, minus of b ka square, that means this, 2 ka square 4, or this is a c ka square. So just use the identities and make your questions easy one. Otherwise, you have to multiply these two terms. 3 into 3 plus 2c, then minus 2c, and then 3 plus 2c. So that is a typical one. So use the identities, and with the identities you will see your answers are very easy. Okay. So basically this is the use of the identities. And after that, see, I am going to use this question number 6. Okay. Now I said that evaluate the following using the special identities. Okay. Suppose you have to given 103 ka whole square. Now this creates a problem for the students because this is a single number. So no problem. You can say 103, that is called your 100 plus 3 ka whole square. You can write like this. Okay, why it is 100? Because the square of 100, that's a very easy. Otherwise you can take any another number. I have no problem. But the square of that number is a typical one, but the square of the 100, that makes a very easy. So that's why we are taking 100 plus 3. You can compare this one with this. Okay, so here a is equal to your 100 and b is equal to 3. It makes a very easy. So this is your a plus b ka whole square. That means a ka square means 100 ka square plus of 2ab, a that is equal to 100 and b that is equal to 3 and plus b ka square, that means 3 ka square this. So 1 as it is, and this 4 zeros are here. Okay, because 100 ka square, that means 100 into 100. So 1 ka square, that's a 1, or 2 zeros ka square, that's a 2 into 2, this. And 3 twos are 6. This is 6 and 2 zeros are here. Then 3 ka square, that means 3 into 3, that is equal to your 9. So just now you have to add. So in the last you see this is your 9. After this 0, after this 6, and 3 digits are there. So 4 is of this, and the last will be this. So you have to add, and then you will see your answer. So basically this is the use of these identities in the different positions or different questions. Okay. Now see question number 6 from the same exercise, and this will be your fifth part. He said that 49 into 49. So you can say this is nothing, this is a 49 ka whole square, because this term is occurring for the 2 times. Term is multiplying by itself. and 49 ka whole square, you can say that is equal to 50 minus 1 ka whole square. Okay, because 50 ka square, that's easy. So that's why we are taking 50. Otherwise, you can take another number. I have no problem. But this makes your easy one. 1 ka square, that's easy. So that's why we are using this one. Once again, you have to compare this one. So it is equal to nothing but it is equal to your a minus b ka whole square. So here a is equal to naturally 50 and b is equal to your 1. Done. So he said that a minus b ka square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b ka square. That means 50 ka square minus 2ab, a that is equal to 50, b that is equal to 1, and after that plus b ka square, that means 1 ka square this. Now 5 ka square 25 and 0 ka square, that means for 2 times minus of 100 and 1 ka square, that is called your plus 1. Okay, so now we have to subtract this one, and that is called your, if we subtract this one, that is called to 2400 and 1 is less. Okay, so that is called your plus 1, so that is called your 2401. That's all. So